Hey guys, it's MD865, and well, simple truth is part of this video is to explain something about, well, not explain, but sort of almost curiosity as to why the hell something like this is. Like, now everyone sees, I'm sure anyone who sees this video or has seen is seeing whatever, past tense, present, doesn't matter. Not for an English class. It's not freaking English class. There we go. But yeah, this guy right here, Dark Lord Desire. Now, for those who know the Dark Lord monsters, like they're basically just three monsters. It's Desire, Aria, I don't know how the hell to say it. And Dark Lord, I honestly, Asmodeus, that's the other one. Aria, Asmodeus, and Desire. Now, these three, like, for those who see the type right there, not the attribute, the type, fairy, which is like, what? Because, of course, I mean, now, my girlfriend came over last week, and she brought stuff to me because she saw it, like, amongst my cards, because I have just tons and tons of cards. Like, I could probably swim in them, honestly. I honestly thought about doing that, too. I mean, hey, people have heard people swimming in other things, like friggin' chocolate. I don't know. I've heard of someone tell me once that they dreamt of swimming in chocolate pudding, and I'm like, you do that. Good for you. But yeah, I really could, at least my cards wouldn't get me messy. But yeah, these three really mystify me because my girlfriend was like, hey, isn't, like, those are the type that I love. Like, I'm like, yeah, they are. She's like, yeah, but how can they be evil? I'm like, because it's a fallen angel. I mean, those who can see its wings back there, you can blatantly tell it's a fallen angel. It's like some sort of fallen angel, like almost like a duke or a knight or something. It almost looks like a Digimon to me, quite frankly. And that's why, again, that's why part of the reason I'm making this video. She kind of got me laughing about that. I'm like, Alicia, it's. And now there's a new type of Pokemon out for those who know 6th Gen called Fairy, and of course she loves those, and it's like, oh my god. Oh my god. So it's like, wow. But yeah, so, big surprise. A girl likes cute things. Shocker. Yeah. But no, really, I mean, this thing is cute. It looked kind of nasty, actually. The weird ass hand blade gauntlet type thingy, and then the shield and the wings. Looks like it would just clip someone's like face with its wings or something. But yeah, these guys, Edari and Asmodeus, are like, and she's like, well, they have some kind of backstory how they became fallen angels. I'm like, I don't know. It's not like it's like, I mean, those who paid attention to the Zera series of cards, like Zera was that the monster. There was what was it? Warrior of Zera. What was he called? Wish I had the card near me. Something Zerato, and then Dark Lord Zerato. Now, Dark Lord Zerato is like a dark fairy, just like this thing. She's like, how can fairies be evil? I'm like, because they can be. Because it's that simple. They're called fallen angels. It was just funny. I'm like, really? Am I really explaining this right now? Like, should I teach a mythology class? Like, it's not hard. I mean, that's supposedly, oh god. No, I'm not getting into religious stuff. Never mind. I'm not sure what I believe in anymore anyway, so I'm better off not getting into religious stuff. That's a huge mistake. But yeah. So basically speaking, she was like asking me, and I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, so we talked about that for a while, and then she was like, I don't know. Because of all the cards she had to find, and I don't, because I have a table in my room. What's been on the table? She was like checking it out. I'm just like, whatever. But, whatever. I mean, there was one positive out of all of it. She gave me this. I mean, I have, like, I think 3 of these already. I'm just like, wow. She knows I'm a Dragon fanboy, so she's like, she gave me something at Christmas, and she gave me this. It's like, ooh. And it's so shiny, but then again, all Starriers are shiny. Isn't it pretty? Yes. Looks like it's eating a planet or something. I can't even tell. Looks really, reminds me of something out of an anime, honestly. That's what it looks like to me. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? It's something out of an anime, I swear to God. Very good attack, very good defense. And it's first edition, which made me happy. It's been a light, obviously. So that's a really, he's a really cool card. But yeah. That wasn't the focal point of this video. And I'm coughing because I woke up feeling really weird today. Then again, I've been in such a funk lately because of amazing. I know some people can be so desensitized to everything. That's all I can really say. People can be so insensitive. It's incredible to me. It blows my mind. It just does. It's people in general just amazing. It needs to change. That's all I can say. People need to just change. That's it. I don't know what else to say about it. But anyway, the focal point really of this video, not about people, being very desensitized and needing a change, and you should kind of care about other people. The point is that for those who know the Pokemon simulators, like there's that. I mean, people do upload it on YouTube, whatever. I mean, which to a degree, I mean, actually, I do like them uploading that. It makes sense, but it's like it's tedious. It's like whatever the hell people use, a live cast or whatever the hell people use to record with. I don't know. Whatever programs they use, I don't freaking know. Point is, yeah, as people know, anyone who plays Pokemon, there are two. There's Pokemon Online, which, well, the tiers for that are just abysmal, and I don't know how people play PO. I'm not trying to hate. I myself prefer Showdown. I'm not hating on Pokemon Online. It's still a good simulator. It's just like, why? Like, I'll give a perfect example. Last gen, before the 6th gen came out about 3 months ago, Blissey and Reuniclus were Yugioh. Now, Reuniclus I can understand. Okay? Blissey, though. Why? Who the hell said it's a good idea to make Blissey Yugioh? Are you kidding me right now? That thing walls half the damn tier. It would wall in a chandelier hat, not having tricked within an inch of its life. Are you joking with me? I mean, Specs in Power Fighting would do like, Blissey'd be like this. It'd be like, that was an admirable effort. I want to T-Wave you now. That's a different video, though. I go off on a rant on that tier system. That's garbage. It really is. But yeah. Tiers in general are garbage. Right now, anyway. A lot of it. But yeah. So main point is, yeah, Showdown's pretty good. Pokemon Online's alright too. I mean, they're both decent. They're both, you can make pretty good teams. But I was battling on one of those earlier today, and I found myself against a guy, and this ticked me off. What he said was, "Oh well, you have ground and fire weaknesses on a lot of your team." I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, hello? Not really, sir, because the simple truth is, now I'm going to give a little team comp thing right now. To anyone who doesn't know how to, like, team comp well, or at least semi-well, like, here's the thing. Like, it's not hard. It doesn't matter. And I'll tell everyone right now, this is a mono steel team I was using. So it's like, it's not a stretch to say that, yes, I have my fair share of ground fire weaknesses. Yet I popped the rest of the man's team with an Aegis Slash. So really, I don't think you know what you're talking about, sir. Honestly, that just pissed me off. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, I was just like, hello? My Genesect has Ice Beam. He saw it have Ice Beam. And not like I was running, weird steals. I was running fairly standard shit. Like, people know the standards. Like, Genesect's a lot again, which is like, I don't get it. Granted, he's fairly brittle in terms of Uber standards where he used to reside, but it's like, he's still got bulk, and Bug Steel's a good typing, so it's like, I'm mez on him friggin' being an OU. It's like, are you serious right now? Like, why? Because Smogan freaking said so? Like, screw you guys, no. No. There are people who friggin' were using it, like, are you serious? But yes, this man has the nerve to be like, oh yeah, dude. I'm like, really now? And this, keeping in mind, I hadn't told him I had been a monotype gym leader for a while, for a league, and more or less still am. I say more or less because the league's not really that active at all anymore, but they're thinking about reopening it, yada, yada, yada. The point is, it's just like, I really don't get, and I've made monotype teams that win pretty damn well, and I'm just like, really, and I'm a pretty decent team builder. So I was rather appalled at that, and I'm just like, cute anime sweat drop, like I'm a damn good team builder. Like, I was just like, what? And ground. Sir, Genesec's now weak to ground to this guy. Not this guy. It'd be hilarious if this guy actually watched the video. I doubt it. Genesec's not weak to ground. It's part bug. Bug resists ground. Okay, learn your types. And I had Heatran on a balloon. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to steal that, you know. Not that Flaming Spade will never see this, so I really just don't care that much. But it's true, Spade. It was funny. That's why I'm taking it. But really, Heatran on a balloon. I can't do it as well as him. I'm not gonna try to. I'm not gonna claim to. Because Spade's got that nice Finnish accent going on. He's got the talent. I don't have that accent, you know. I mean, I'm Italian. I can't do that in a good enough Italian voice to duplicate the Finnish there. I can't do it. It's just I'm incapable of it, quite frankly. But yeah, so I Tran on a balloon, and I had a Genesect. And I'm just like, and earlier I had beaten the living hell out of a Mamoswine with that Heatran. So it's like, really? And you have the nerve to tell me, I don't know, and this wasn't the same guy, mind you, though, so it wasn't his Mamoswine. If it was, then I really would have started smack talking him. I'd been like, what's wrong with you? Because late game, I pop, let's see, what did I pop? A Rotom Wash, Mega Metacham, and a Landorus. All with an Aegislash. And the Aegislash had already lost about 80% of its health because of Landorus' Earth Power. Now, what does that say about this guy's skill level? It says don't shoot your mouth unless you can back it up with that same amount of skill. Duh. End of story. Duh. I mean, really. Because Aegislash are real. I won't say the set. The set's a very actually custom set, sort of. It's not really the standard, yet it's not totally unstandard. It's very interesting. And that's the other thing with me. I like making my own sets at times. A lot of people fall Smoguns, you know, whatever, like for the forums, where it's like, that's fine for certain pokes, like it is, because things like Greninja is a terrible example, but I'll use it anyway. Like Greninja, really. I mean, I see like the Life Orb sets. I see Spec sets. I've seen a few physical sets with Power Up Punch, which is like okay. And I've seen a few Scarf ones. Although I've used Scarf's pretty good. I can't lie, because no one's bad. They're like, oh my god, you're speed. I was Scarfed. I'm like, I'm Scarfed. Duh. How else did I speed your Scarfed Hydreigon? Let me think. In the first place, be using Hydreigon when it's nerfed to hell is beyond me. I mean, yeah, it's still powerful. Whoop-de-freaking doodle-doo. Oh, yay. Oh, I have 120 special attack. Oh, wait, both my stabs are stopped by fairies. No, unless you're on Flashkin, you have no way around them. Like, again. People just mystify me with that. But yeah. Like, I can understand, but for some pokes, it's fun to make your own sets. Not all of them. Because, mind you, on this team I'm speaking of, a lot of the sets were probably direct from Smogon. Yeah, I think so. Well, wait a minute. I would bring up the team right now, but that's unprofessional in the middle of this. I can't think. Wait a minute. He's balloon. That's the Tran was basically standard. There was a little variance. I put an interesting move on it that people don't usually expect on it. Jesus. That Aegislash was nowhere near standard. I mean, the only thing standard about it was King Shield. Well, the item on that wasn't standard. Plus, sometimes throw an Ice Punch. What else? The Genesect was completely standard. That was ripped straight from Smogon. So yeah, about because the Tran was half, not even half, more like 75% standard. So about 2 pokes, 2.5 pokes are standard. The rest are all kind of customized a little bit. Like even, like I run a very weird Clef Key too. I'm tired of all this Thunderwave, Swagger, Foul Play bullshit. It works fine, yeah, and it's a better Life Bird. Bravo, people figured out. No shit. It's annoying. That's why Life Bird was being suspected at the end of last generation, because the damn thing is so annoying it can make you like wanna, I don't even know, like make you wanna just throw your DS away, basically throw it out a window. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, oh, stop, Swagger, Foul Play, Thunderwave, that takes so much skill, yeah. No, it doesn't. It's freaking retarded. Same thing goes for, and Clef Key's even worse. Because, oh, look at me, I have 2 weaknesses, guys, look at me, it's okay, I have Fire and Ground, it's fine. So, oh, Poison, what's that? I'm part Steel. Oh, and Steel, what's that? I'm part Steel. That's a godlike typing, Steel Fairy. It's godlike. Let me think. But yeah, I run a different set. I refuse to run that bullshit. I don't even run close to. I don't even run Swagger on the thing. I'll never run Swagger. There are sets I don't even run T-Wave on. I just refuse. It's so stupid. Like it works fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with it. It works. I will never contest that with anybody. But here's the deal. It also is annoying. It's bullshit. That's the trade-in. It's bullshit. And like, if you're gonna whore, at least like I don't even know. Like if you're gonna just run. I mean, what did I? Let's see. When I face speak of Hori. That's right. I fought a Rotom, Sableye. What else did I fight on that same team? A Rotom, Sableye, Trevenant. What was it? Megazard X. I'm just like, really? Could you use any more popular things? I'm just like, seriously. Because people love it, and that's the other thing. That's completely different. I could go into a different like other point. I mean, seriously. Because to ever run Trevenant solely for that berry set is stupid, and there's one reason. If people can't figure out why, you don't play Pokemon enough. I have a specific Pokemon on one of my teams, like literally meant to just obliterate that thing. There's one thing that thing hates, and it's 2 words, and it's very simple. And once you do it, the thing strategy is useless. And oh, look at me! Oh, I got my berry! I got my harvest! No, you don't. No, I don't like your strategy. Go away. Go away. Just no. I personally am surprised I haven't seen more Trick Room variants to him. His attack is his highest stat. I just don't get it. Like, people just, like, they just don't explore it. Like, people just prefer, oh, it's like this, we'll just do that. It's like, the thing can do other things. It's not a one-trick pony. Not a one-trick Keldeo. But really, it's not. It's really asinine. But yeah. He is annoying, though. If you don't, oh, God. You don't get rid of him quick. Oh, God, Trevor's annoying. But, yeah, that's sort of my 2 cents on team building. Because, like, people just don't... I mean... And again, to clarify that, I don't care if people use sets from Smogon. I don't care what sets people friggin' use. I'm just saying that people who rip every set from Smogon, every last one, like, are you kidding me? Well, I shouldn't even say the sets. I don't necessarily... I'm being a little too... I more mean EV spreads, like, directly. Like, vary them a little. If you need to. And again, it depends on what your team needs. Like, I knew, like, I'll give a little insight into this team I built. I knew it needed something to check fire and ground. So I'm like, Tran on a balloon. Perfect. End of story. Because, long story short, this guy set up rocks with his Mamoswine. No, wait, no, he EQ'd. He was predicting me to stay in for whatever reason with a Genesect. I don't know why I would when I was locked into Thunderbolt, but okay. And my team comp should have given away my Tran Pride Balloon or Lefties. I don't know why I don't know. If he had Stones, he could have done that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. He might, because Standard Mamoswine runs EQ, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, and Rocks with like Life Orb or Sash. But still, the point is in 252 speed and attack. But whatever. And so I switch in Tran. He EQs, obviously doesn't work. He Ice Shards to 6%, breaks the balloon. I Will-O-Wisp him. I burn him. I'm like, oh shit. Well, I'm still dead because I'm at 86%, 85. Wasn't dead. Live a friggin' EQ. How, I don't know. Because that's not a physically defensive Tran. I'm just like, oh yes, by the way, that's the special move on the Tran, Will-O-Wisp. Because really, Will-O-Wisp Tran is, oh, it's amazing. It really is. Man, because if that thing were physically bulky, I can only imagine how well it would have lived at EQ. But he was jolly, so it's like, I can ask him, like, dude, are you jolly? You have to be. And he's like, yeah, I am. I'm like, okay. So, that's basically the gist of it. And then Tran live, I let it die, and I basically killed the guy's team with Metagross. Popped everything. Because no one uses Metagross anymore because of the type nerf, and it pisses me off. It's like, yeah, him, Rachi, and Zong got nerfed. Zong got nerfed worse. Zong has no offensive potential at all. At least Metagross scares ghosts out. They're not staying on a Zen Headbutt or something, especially when name's Gengar. They're not even Jellicent. There are not many ghosts staying on a Metagross. Even Shandy could be worried about more speed for some reason and having EQ. And it's like, oh, you're dead too. I don't get it. But yeah, that guy was kind of a clown, even making fun of my team building. I'm like, really now? Or basically trying to tell me to build a team. I'm like, even though he said monotype teams are hard to build, I'm like, I wanted to say, well, no shit. I was a monotype leader, so I kind of know that. I kind of know that. It's really not rocket science. But if you know what the hell you're doing and you cover a bunch of different types with your moves, That's the thing too. Like people just get like, you know, it's about what your team needs really for moveset, and that's why I say don't follow Smokin's moveset's exactly to a T. And most people built teams long enough know that. Don't follow them to a T. The EV spreads maybe. If the EV spreads fit, do it. The movesets, I'm not. I keep doing that. The EV spreads. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Not the EVs. Wow, I'm really losing it. The moveset. I don't want to compete. I'm inverting the two so much. Moveset. Don't follow. Like that's what I mean. I didn't like my Metagross actually. Well, no, wait. Actually, no. It's standard. I think the 4 moves are pretty standard. Although one kind of varies. I do know it varies. And actually, it's a stab. Because Metagross Meteor Mash, for those who don't know it, I believe it was 100 power last gen. It got nerfed to 90. Which is like, what the hell? Why? Ugh, I know that thing has power, but it didn't even get a Mega. It's like, Jesus. Don't nerf that shit. And then... So yeah, basically not Mega Metagross. What the hell am I saying? God. But yeah. I more or less, and that Genesec's slightly custom too. I run a move some people don't run. So many people run Ironhead. I get so sick of seeing Ironhead just for fairies, and especially on a Mono Steel team. You don't need Ironhead. You just don't need it because you have Steel type moves. It's unnecessary. That's what I mean. If someone says, "Oh, just because Smogano has that in the moveset," no, because you got to look at what the other team has. If you have X, Y, and Z covered, and you have freaking 2 or 3 steel moves already, you really don't need another one. You need coverage is what you need. And that's where my Aegis Slash and my Genesect come in. Those two, they just pound things. Especially the Aegis Slash that normally pound him. I just laughed when I popped that guy's Landers. Oh my god. The poor man. Oh my god. He left so fast. And my ranking went up again. Oh god. That poor soul. But yeah, really. The simulators are fun. So for those who don't have one, I recommend getting one. They're actually kind of fun. And only people ask will I give my username for it. I prefer not to. I mean, I don't like random challenges out of nowhere. If I know someone, of course I'll battle them. But if I don't know them, I'm not going to freaking battle them. Like, that's what I mean. If, that's... And there are a few people I met on there who are actually, really cool and whatever. But, for the most part, it's just like, unless I know you, I'm not freaking battling you. So, but yeah, I mean, if someone wants to, you can PM me for my account name, and I'll give it to you. But otherwise, no. So yeah. But yeah, the simulators are really good, and save time, too. A lot of time. Because I'm a lazy ass. And let me tell you people something. I'm not even through Pokemon X or Y yet. The damn game's been out 3 months. And that is testament, kids, to how lazy I am. It really is. But yeah. Yeah. And if you guys know what you're doing with team building, don't let anyone tell you don't. Like that guy did with me. That's just... But it made me laugh when I whipped his ass. I'm just like, oh god, just shut up. And my Aegis Slash had like 1.5% left. And I'm just like... And my Genesect had 6. And he left in about 2 seconds, like I said. The poor man was not prepared. Oh god, I couldn't stop laughing at that. I couldn't stop laughing. I still can't. It was great. Oh, Showdown, yes. Oh god, Pokemon in general. It can make you laugh very well. Depending on how many nubs there are, it can make you cry. A lot! It can make you cry a lot. Guess well. What did I run into? What was it? There was something stupid I ran into, and I was like, what is this? I think it was... Oh, yeah, a guy who thought sleep overrid paralysis. No. Just no. It doesn't ever override paralysis. Sleep doesn't override freeze, burn, paralysis, anything. What the hell is wrong with people? It doesn't override jack shit. If there's status, you can't be restatus. Oh my god, that's a different video completely. Because here, some of the statuses are ridiculous. Like hacks is in of itself. Oh my god, there's some hacks I just find. No, hacks is just. Yeah. But anyway, that's sort of my 2 cents on team building and sort of a, like I said, my little thing about my girl there with the dual monsters, and she would find Dark Lord Desire, wouldn't she? Figures. Anyway, and wow, did my I think I just facepalmed a little too much. Wow. My head. Oh well. Anyway. Yeah. That's basically it. I think I facepalmed about stupid people enough, and like I said, insensitive people too. Besides just the scrubs I face. I don't know how to build a monotype team. Oh really? You know, I only built one before that got me a league job as a gym leader. Like, what the hell? What the hell? But yeah, like I said, anyone wants that account name I have, PM me. I don't really care. I'll give it to you. But make sure I know who the hell what your name is too on there. And I don't want people like screwing around with me and be like, oh yeah, I was this guy. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't tell me jack shit. I was this guy from YouTube. No, tell me your showdown name. Or your, well, PO. I thought about downloading PO, then I realized, oh wait, the tiers are awful. The tiers really are awful. The tiers in general, like I said earlier, are a mess. I won't even get into that. That's just no. But fortunately, I think it was raw usage. If it was not raw usage, that's really scary, and that just proves people are just really, really stupid. But yeah. So I hope people enjoyed this little thing about team building and all that random stuff. And yeah, like I said, this has been Star Eater 2 that my girl gave me, and yeah. So this is MD865, and I guess pretty much it. I just like talking about this stuff so much that I keep going. That's the problem. Oh man, that was so funny. I swear, that guy. But yeah, and if anyone actually ever would want that team comp that I talked about, I was just referring, like many, many times to. I'll be glad if you PM me. I'll give you that too if you really want it. It's a pretty good team, honestly. At least I think. Especially the Age. The Age of Slash is so unique. And it's not that weakness policy foolishness. I get so sick of that too. That's the other thing. Weakness policy is not that good, in my opinion. I'll just leave on this note. Dragonite, maybe. That's about the only Pokemon can really make Age of Slash to a point. But with the type nerf, and then I saw someone talk about weakness policy Genesect. No! Because if it gets hit by a fire move, it's dead! There's little scrap, like, bug steel shrapnel everywhere. No! That idea is horrendous and sucks. God, what's wrong with people? I don't get that shit. Why would you ever, ever, ever in 100,000 years? Oh my goodness gracious, no. Please, someone help. But yeah. That's me going off about that, so there you go. Yeah. Oh, guys, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. Whatever. There's just something I'm missing right now, and it really sucks. But yeah, like I said, that was my talk about team building, and yeah, this is MD865, and I am out of here. Goodbye.